Okay, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do probably one of the few things that I actually know how to do in math, which is how to find derivatives. And there are two main ways to find derivatives. The first way I'll be showing you is doing it by definition, which is basically the longhand way. For this example, we're going to be using 2x squared plus 5x plus 17. And in order to do derivatives, the first step, we're going to replace all of the x's in this equation with x plus delta t. So, as you can see, I put in, for the first x, we've put 2x plus delta t squared plus 5x plus delta t plus 17. So that's basically it. And then after you've put the x plus delta t into all of the x's of the equation, you're going to take the original equation, the 2x squared plus 5x plus 17, and you're going to subtract it from the first part. So that's the full thing. And then the next step, basically, I just went through and I simplified the x plus delta t squared just to make it easier to see. So that was all FOILed out. And then, yeah, that's just the same. And then I just distributed the 2 in front of all of the parts. And then that's all the same. Oh, and then I distributed the 5 in for the x plus delta t. And then, yeah, that's still the same. So then once you get all of that simplified and easy and figured out, you always put limit delta t as it goes to 0 in front. So then we're going to take all of this that we simplified and distributed, and we're going to put it right here. And then that's all going to be over delta t. Once all that's done, we're going to go through and cancel the parts that can cancel. So we can cancel a 2x squared with a 2x squared. The 4x delta t doesn't cancel. The 2 delta t squared doesn't cancel. The 5x cancels with a 5x. The 17 cancels with a 17. So basically we're going to be left with 4x delta t plus 2 delta t squared plus 5 delta t, and then that's all going to be over delta t. Alright, once we get to this portion, we're going to be canceling out the delta t's. So that delta t, there, there, and there. And then we're going to be left with 4x plus 2 delta t. This is a delta t squared, so there's still one there. And then plus 5. And then this is basically our answer. But for derivatives, they always take this middle delta t part out. So it's going to be 4x plus 5. And that's going to be our derivative. The next method of finding derivatives is called the shortcut method. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to take the exponent and you're going to multiply it by the coefficient. So we have 4 and then x. And then this exponent is going to drop down 1. So it's going to be 1, and x to the 1 is just x, so that's going to stay the same. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Or 5x, and then this would be to the 1. So 1 times 5 plus 5, and this would go down to 0, and obviously that would get rid of the x. And then this doesn't have an x, so that goes away. So yeah, and then that's the same as what we got up there, so that's the shortcut method.